Hi, my name's Bob Lally, and I'm here on Highland Street in Lunenburg, and it's selling cider here. Harvey and Agnes Price have been doing this for many years, and they and their family have kindly invited us in today to show us this process of how to make cider. So come on along.
Anyway, well, we picked up 60 boxes of apples in a couple of 3 hours. Yep. But I picked up yesterday, the day before, for 3 days in a row. The days it rained, I was down there. See what this is, Joe? See when you push this, see what happens? See it right here, Joe. See what happens over here. Did you get this little thing here? You got that? See that right there? See that? Come on. Yeah, this is where we dump the apples, right in here. You go in here, you back the truck right up with a load of apples, you dump them right in here. You push this lever right here. See that? The apples dump in there, and you go right up. All of that up. Then they go from there into here, down they go in this bin here. And we had this bin, when we started today, this bin was about up to here, as full as that right here. Right to there. We got about 280 gallons of cider out of it. But they go down in here, there's a grinder in here. I got the thing shut off now. But they go down in there and it grinds them. Then we go down sour, and I'll show you what happens down there. Okay?
How about this motor here, Harvey, that runs the whole operation?
Yeah. This little motor, my father bought this thing. I don't know where he bought it. But my father put all this stuff in here. We had it down in Flat Hill. My father bought this press, this cider mill, from somebody in Athol back in 1935. I can remember the day he got it. He had an old 34 Chevy and it wasn't heavy enough to bring that cider press down because that was heavy. So he hired another fella, his name was Smitty, must have been Smith. Smitty, they called him Smitty, over in Leominster. And he went up with my father and they put the thing on that old Dodge and whatever, and they brought it all down to Flat Hill. Right, the barn is still down on Flat Hill. It's the only old barn, well, it's maybe not the only old barn, but it's the highest one on Flat Hill. So anyway, he put it in down there. Then just before the war, he put it down in Flerkham. That's down at the end of Elmwood Road and Route 2. It was 2A, they call it 2A now, but it was Route 2 then. Right, we had a stand there. My mother used to sell vegetables because we had apples, peaches, we had the farm, we sold chickens, we sold about everything there. And we had the stand there. So my father took the cider press from up in the barn, up in the house, up in Flat Hill, put it down Flerkham. Then the war came along. He took it out of there and he took it back home again. Then he sold a place down there back, and he bought this place up here on Highland Street in about 1951. And I'm the only guy that ever helped him. There was 3 of us kids in the family, but nobody helped him except me. If he told me to do something, I did it. It wasn't, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, Dad. No, no, no. I did it when he told me to do it. No arguing. He never hit me. He never hit me. Always. He never hollered at me. No, I do it. So we did that, and let me see. After we had it there, we had the stand. Yeah, then we took and had it back at the farm. We moved up here. Yeah, I told you, moved up here. I kind of forget a little bit, you know. Moved up here back in about 51. So I just got married in 50. So he says, geez, Harvey, he said, you can have a piece of land down here and build a house. I said, okay, whatever. So I built a house here. It cost me $6,200 for my house. $6,200. And now, to put a few teeth in my mouth, you know how much they want? $6,400. I said, that ain't kosher. I said, I don't need them that bad. So I didn't get it. I can still live in. And the dentist says to me one time, when he told me it was $6,400, I said, what? I said, huh? He says, yeah. He said, don't those teeth bother you? I says, no. I said, I don't even have a toothache. He said, they must bother you. No. I says, you know what bothers me more than that? I said, those don't bother me. You know what does bother me? He said, no, what? I said, your hand in my pocket. That's what bothers me more than anything, your hand in my pocket. I said, goodbye, I'll see you later. I haven't seen it for 10 years, and I haven't had I only had one toothache in my life. Now I was back in about 1951, 2 or 3, I was working down at Simon. It's the only toothache I ever had, but that tooth fell out and don't bother me anymore. So anyway, now what else we want to know here?
Let's go downstairs and take a look at the
downstairs
press.
around here, but I put these boxes out here because I washed these the apples on. They got all wet, so I left them out here yesterday to dry. What to do last night? It rained, gets them all wet again, so I'll let them dry and then I'll put them in, clean up the place a little bit. All this stuff will come out of here. Right where we were. The apples come down into here. Well, I won't put it in here, but this thing here comes down here. Like that. I haven't got the cloth, but you put a cloth in here, and you open this up, and the cider comes down. It's like mash. It's just like applesauce. Comes down in here, you fill it up. The claws are in here, just fill it up about level here. Fold the claws in, take this off, put a rack on top, put this down again, do it all over again. You have about 10 racks. Then you get them built up to about so high, we push it over here, and it's over under here, it goes way over. This here is a little screen that catches a lot of it. If you didn't notice if there was hardly anything in here, that means the apples weren't too bad. If they get extra ripe, you get that half full of soft stuff, you know. So we go over here, we turn a valve over there. The bottom is a piston underneath, and that motor's turning everything here. The valve will come up and you squeeze it, and the cider runs down the side of it, and goes in this. It's a stainless steel tank right here. Go right into that. Then we got a hose here.
How many pounds of pressure are on that?
2,000 ball.
2,000 pounds.
Yeah. Stuff. You could make it more, but you know, I think if you push more, you're going to push more crap or whatever you want to call it in the
Push more through the screens.
Huh?
Push more through the screen.
Yeah, right. And this here makes your cider better. It isn't, you're not trying to get every bit of cider, you're getting the best of it, you know. We're getting the cream of the cider. Say that there, yeah. So that's the way that goes. But you put this hose on here, and from here over to the motor, goes up, runs into this thing here, it'll catch some of the sediment that goes in the cider, catch it here, falls down into this stainless steel tank inside here. Then there's another motor over there. It comes from here, that yellow hose. See that yellow hose up there? See that yellow hose up there? You ought to see me when I get the kids from kindergarten in here. They're not too dumb. They know it. They know their ABCs. It goes from here into the tank over here. This is about a 500-gallon tank over here. And we've got 5 things on here. This thing, they can do it quick. This thing goes on like this. 5 of them on here. You got the jug. You fill this up. You got this thing here goes on over here. And it adjusts how high the level is here, and that'll come to the same level out here in the bottles. So you got 5 of them. You do all that, then we put them in cases, boxes here. Apple boxes. Put them in here, and they run into the refrigerator. They're in here. Some of the apples we picked yesterday, we took 10 boxes, we put them in and they needed a few more, but that's what we use there, that's what we make the cider out of those apples there.
I'd like to thank you all for watching the show today. I'd like to thank Harvey and Agnes for sharing with us this long-time tradition of making fresh New England cider. And feel free to come on by here on Highland Street to pick up some of your own. Thanks. Say, Harvey, you got some of that hard cider?
Yeah, I got it down back here.
What do you call that, Harvey?
That there's kickapoo juice.
Let's go.
Let's go. They make you do funny things if you drink that.